10, 9, 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I thought you needed a microphone to run a stream. Yeah, the shirt is. I was wondering if you would notice the shirts. You noticed straight away. Well done. Yeah, I've decided to dress, especially for the occasion today, with this fine little number that I've had for a few years. Thank you. It's my 10-year-old childhood, amplified somewhat by the shave I've had this week and the incredibly long hair. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday stream. This is a little bit too far down. There we are. How are we all doing? It is Sunday. We're actually doing something this week that has a tangible thing attached to it. There's 5 people watching. Ridiculous. Sort that out immediately. How's everyone been? It's been a few days since I've seen most of you. Good. Goods all round. Good. Glad to hear it. Is everyone ready for their favourite part of the stream? It's webcam time, my children. I know you all want to feast at the bandwidth that is webcam configuration. Hi Jar. Blowing off a Father's Day toll with my dad, who I haven't seen in months, so I can watch the webcam content. Watch it together. It's great content for fathers and sons to share with one another. Here we go. Get a bit of zoom in. Too far. That's alright. Oh, cheaty. What's going on there? Bit of tilt? That's strange. Why is that a thing? Let's put that back down to 0. Why would I mess with something I've never used before? Mess with the exposure so you don't get those horrible flittering lines. This webcam is shite. What are we on? Set it up to 60 frames. We're nearly there. There we are. There's your weekly... Is that fourthest? That is way too zoomed in. Way too zoomed in. Let's bat that off just a little bit. It's too intimate. That's too close for us all. That'll do. No, it won't do, actually. I've changed my mind. That focus, we're still not there. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know whether any of you are going to be happy with this as an admission. Oh. There we go. That'll do. Whatever, fucking that'll do. I should tell Dad you're streaming. Oh, if Colin joined the stream, that would be lovely. This is the rawest WCCC webcam config content in a while. It really is. Guys, maybe I'm doing it a little bit special because this morning I watched the latest video by everyone's favourite YouTube internet superstar Brian David Dilbert in his Unraveled video about perfect gamer spaces, which was basically how to make the stream space, right? And it inspired me to hunt down new technology, and I bought a ring light this morning to try and get some additional light onto the old face, and I think I might also buy a new webcam, which would mean if I got a new webcam, it might make the webcam adjustment section of the streams redundant, and I don't know whether, genuinely I didn't buy a new webcam, so I didn't know whether or not that would upset you all. What if I lose you all? What if I lost all of you because of the webcam? Exactly. Yeah, I can't do it. Don't worry, everyone. I'll keep the webcam. I'll keep the webcam. Yeah, so we all doing okay? We all doing alright? We are on the end of week 13? 14 of lockdown? What are we on now? Ridiculous amount of time that's passed now. But yeah, we all alright? We all okay? Jar, how are you doing? Oh, we just saw this. So yeah, tonight we are going to be trying something I've never done before, which is a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon, which is going to be interesting. Like I say, I've watched someone do it once, maybe. Once a long time ago. I'm 100 days in New Horizons, gave me the Noth achievement for it. Wow. Wow, 100 days, that's wild. So you must have been a lot down a couple of days before me then, because I think I'm on 90, I was on 93 on Wednesday, so 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm on 97 days. But fair play, 100 days, meh, how are you coping? That's insane. Like, fair play to you. So let's have a little look at the rules, because I've actually never done this before, so I just want to have a look at the rules of the Nuzlocke challenge before we start. So I'm going to play on Fire Red because I love Fire Red. And I thought I was going to play Sword and Shield tonight, but after Emma texted me and said, when you're doing your Nuzlocke run, you're vibing. Sweet. No, I'm good to hear that. Glad to hear that, even. Good to hear that makes 0 sense. The first 100 days of Animal Crossing are vital. After that, your political capital from the election is spent. I went on New Horizons this morning for the first time in a week, and it felt weird. There's so many weeds on my island. We're going to have to do another... yeah. We're going to have to do another New Horizons stream so I can show off my terrible island to you. Okay, so basic rules are, of course, any Pokemon that faints is considered dead and must be released or put in the Pokemon system storage permanently. The player may only catch the first Pokemon encountered in each area and no one else. If the first Pokemon encountered faints or flees, there are no second chances. If the first encounter in the area is a double battle in Dark Grass, the player may choose which of the 2 Pokemon they would like to catch. If there's a static encounter in the area, the player is allowed to capture them despite already capturing Pokemon in that area. Shiny Pokemon do not apply to this rule. General consensus is that players must also nickname all their Pokemon. Yes, I'll be getting all of you to nickname my Pokemon, obviously. Strongly implied is a stipulation that the player can use only Pokemon they've captured themselves, meaning traded Pokemon, blah 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 blah. Yep, that makes sense. Also, strongly implied is a prohibition against voluntarily resetting and reloading the game when things go wrong. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. And everything else is optional rules. I'm going to choose my own starter Pokemon. Not officially enforcing the rules until the player has Pokeballs and can catch Pokemon. I guess that makes sense. I haven't done Feral yet. I don't feel the need to risk my life for a bid math yet, so that's an achievement. Hey, listen. Why does that still say 93 days in Torrentine? Let's get rid of that. Yes, I went for a bid math. I've been trapped indoors for 3 months. It was a risk me and Yoli literally spoke about. We had a big conversation about whether we're happy or not to take that risk. We decided we were, and we did. And it was glorious. I do not regret my decision to go out for a bid math. And maybe 1 or 2 Dreads as well, because there's a drive-through Dreads close to where we live. Yeah, we didn't... Well, we went to the drive-through. Oh, I'm gonna get judged, aren't I? Yeah, we went for a bid math. Not on the first day. We went this week. Look, we were both really depressed and we just needed something fun. That wasn't cooking at home. Oh, it was delicious, I'm sorry. Yeah, I risked my life for a bid math. I think it's also very sensible to not do that, though. And yeah, we also got fast food yesterday because we went with my parents, and my parents were having like a barbecue, and we were like, yeah, you don't drive. Yeah, going through a drive-through on foot would be multiple risks combined, I would argue. Yeah, so I think we'll just stick to the main ones. Most players consider a blackout as a game over, even if there are Pokemon left in the PC. However, it may be adjusted that other Pokemon in the PC can be used to continue should this happen. Yeah, okay, let's just stick with the main rules. So I think we can enforce these, right? So any Pokemon that faints is considered dead. The player must only touch the first Pokemon encountered in each area. Not a nickname. Capture themselves. Don't reset. We can do that, right? We can do that? I think we can do that. So, let me just get my Game Boy set up. My Game Boy is just, it's here. Hold on, let me just print it up, my Game Boy. Hold on. Just putting some batteries in it. This is what we're doing. Here we go. This is my Game Boy. Oops. My Game Boy pause. How's the audio there? Is it too loud or is it okay? I feel like the audio was too loud. They didn't actively... Yeah, they did. I was checking all, like, since Wednesday I've been checking if the hard space dies with their bat to you. And I thought that they didn't actually. Just about right. If anything, it's a bit quiet. Okay. Maybe we'll err on the side of quiet then. The various buttons will be explained in the order of their importance. Sorry guys, just I know there's only 2 buttons on my Game Boy, but I'm just having a bit of trouble trying to know which ones are my buttons. Don't worry, my Game Boy has a menu. Select bat. A, L, and T. That's weird. Anyway, there we go. Going through my Game Boy. This is all fine. I definitely didn't download Visual Boy Advance like 3 seconds before the stream started. That's why I was 10 minutes late. Yeah. We all know what Pokemon is. That's fine. Here he is, Big Daddy Oath himself, the man. Oh, did everyone see that Pokemon Snap 2 was announced this week, by the way? That was exciting. So I've never played Fire Red before. I played Red and Gold, and then I didn't play until... I don't think I played any of the Game Boy Advance ones. I watched the stream on Roster Channel, Shatterbreak. Yeah, people were so excited. I was as well. Like, I love Pokemon Snap. Right. What are we gonna tell myself? What are we gonna tell ourselves? Okay, everyone, I'm just gonna literally just... I want you guys to tell me what to do. Am I a boy or a girl? Oh. It wasn't a mouse, don't worry about it. Pokemon bathroom. Girl. Yep, still girl. First person to answer wins. I'm so confused by these buttons. And what are we calling our name? What's our name? Come on, shout some names out. I'll pick the best one. I'll probably pick it up on eBay when kids get bored of it. I think we'll probably get it day 1, just as... If there's a day Mildred's dead. Timmy's also dead. Would Timchi fit? What did we call ourselves in Disaster Report? Was it Timmy? Ethel is also good. I like Ethel. Ethel's really good, actually. Mildred fit? M-I-L-D-R-E-D. Oh, Mildred will fit. Yeah. Timmy... Barbara's third. I don't know Mildred. I think Mildred's a winner in my eyes. Lower select. Mildred. Okay, let's start. Oh, it was Bowie Timmy. Oh, I was doing the Bowie voice, wasn't I? I completely forgot about that. Yes, my name is Mildred. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? I have severe dementia. Yes, we did hit on the teacher. That is right. Bowie voice. You know, that was a fun stream, but I've had no inclination to go back to that game at all since I put it down. Fun stream, but the thought of going back to that, I think, would just be very, very dull. What we call on the rival? That's the real question. It's the question we all need to know. Daddy is a rival's name. Oh, it's beautiful. Yep. In honor of Father's Day. Yep. I didn't realise you just said in honor of Father's Day before I said that. My rival Daddy. Oh, no, it's not Daddy. It's gotta be like Daddy with an exclamation mark and like the shot. Oh, actually it should be on taps as well. It needs to be like Daddy? Same brain, absolutely. As I remember the bit with the shopping disaster report screwing the pacing right at the end of the stream. Yeah, it really did, because we couldn't find the guy who was shitting himself or something. I can't believe the price of that damn. What, disaster report? How much is it? As a Dirty Games reviewer, I didn't pay for it. Mildred, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. Shrink down. Oh, here we are. We're here in the world of Pokemon. Mildred played with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. I thought there was an NES in this. Nothing. What's in here? It's crammed full of Pokemon butts. Okay, here we go. Mildred's adventure in the Nuzlocke challenge has officially begun. There's a movie on TV. A girl with her hair and pigtails is walking up a brick road. I better go too. Hi, Mum. Right, all girls dream of travelling. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oath next door. Prof Oath next door was looking for you. Alright, Mother, bye. Where is he? He's in here, right? The frame rate on this game, man. It's insane. Hello! I study Pokemon as Prof Oath's aide. Prof Oath may not look much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. I agree. Daddy? What? It's only Mildred. Gramps isn't around. Oh, he's... Of course. He's battling Pokemon in the long grass, right? 360 no-stopper Pidgey. The old gentleman next door was looking for you, my 10-year-old daughter. Oh my god. Months in a small apartment has given me new appreciation of these gigantic family homes. Oh, Jar. I feel for you, buddy. I really do. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. Man, Professor Oath's receding hairline has really been captured in his tiny pixel art chibi. Daddy? Gramps? I'm fed up with waiting. Daddy? Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Oh, God. This is already paying off, isn't it? Oh, no. Here, Mildred. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha, the Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Daddy. You can have one too. Christ. Right, here we go. Bulbasaur. I don't want Bulbasaur. I don't want Bulbasaur. Who should you go with? So I always go with Charmander. Do we want Bulbasaur? Is Bulbasaur best boy? I guess Bulbasaur is best boy, right? That's the general online consensus these days. The Alt-X trick to make clips doesn't seem to work on the Twitch app. Devastating. Oh no. Can I just say, Jar, I know that you and Jams were doing clips of my Hard Space stream, and when it ended and Twitch emailed me and were like, hey, here's all these clips that your community did. Fuck me, they were funny. It's so weird seeing people clip little bits of you. Because I'm normally the one who like has to put down bits I think are funny of myself in my videos, right? So it was just like, I don't know, it's quite interesting. Compromising those 30. Excuse me? Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? That's Charmander, that's the wrong one. I'm not. Oh, that's those 30 boy. YouTube compilation video, Wayne. I've decided on the water Pokemon Squirtle. Yeah, why the fuck not? Mildred received the Squirtle from Prof. Oat. Do you want to name to Squirtle? Yeah. Right, what do we call Squirtle? Come on, throw a name out. Stwerty? Stwerts? Foot off mare. It doesn't... What? 53.99? 53.99? That game was shit! I got it for free and it was about as much as it should have cost. 53.99. Switch Tats is real and it absolutely sucks. That's insane. 53.99. I'm never getting over that. Oh, hey James. How you doing? Let's those Stuarts. Why not? Stuarts with a Z. Yeah, no wonder you're short on your tea. I'll take this one then. Daddy received the Bulbasaur. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. Alright, Daddy, calm down. Hello, other Daddy. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. Wait, Mildred, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh no. It's cheaper on other consoles. The Switch price is absolutely ludicrous. It really is. Oh, Swart would have been much better. What did I see the other day on the Switch? Burnout Paradise? A game I bought on the PlayStation Store for £4. Swat is really fun. It's £50 what for Disaster Report. Rival Daddy sent out Bulbasaur. Those Stwarts. I really wish I told it Stwarts. Oh, for Pete's sake, it's so pushy as always. Mildred, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is where trainers... Yeah, I know how to battle, Daddy. I know how to battle, Daddy. Okay. I'm just gonna tattle and hope for the best. Reminds me of my first time. Is it possible to lose your first battle? This was the only tense battle of the whole game is this first one. It is possible! Yeah, Burnout Paradise is like £45 on Switch. Sorry, did I not finish that point? I don't think I did I? Yeah, it's 45 fucking quid. It's ridiculous. I don't know why you would ever spend that much. Holy shit, I almost died. How did I almost die? 1 HP, 44.99. Yeah, ridiculous. It's a good game. I love Burnout Paradise, but I think I paid 35 for it when it was brand new when it first came out on PS3. Oh, my Stwert's leveled up. Player defeated rival Daddy! Mildred, that 80 whatever the Pokemon currency is for winning. Excellent. If you win, you win prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Daddy, okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Mildred, Gramps, smell you later. Can you heal up my Pokemon, please? Mildred, raise your young Pokemon by making a battle. It has to battle for it to grow. I'll mess around with it. Turn into the fly. Do one of these heal you up? I feel like one of these does heal you up. Oh, he's already leveled up. Well, not leveled up, but you know what I mean. How do the bat? Let's save as well. Mildred, save the dame. Okay. We're on our way. Time to total Pokemon. Shit eye for the fun battle test. Shit, I became poisoned. Yep, let's do that. Right. So, do I have any Pokeballs? I don't, right? I don't. Right, so we have to get through this section without anyone fainting. Does anyone in the original town give you anything? Doesn't... Technology's incredible. Yeah, alright. I don't care. I'm always fascinated by the dialogue in Pokemon games. Like when you just go in someone's house and you'll do it's like if I was just sitting in my house, all I did was just sit like this. And whenever like the 10-year-old child walks in, I'd just go, hello there! Not even hello there. It would just be like 10-year-old child walks in and I'd be like, Pokemon grow big and strong when they learn XP in battle. And then I just wait for them to leave. Like, ridiculous. You don't what? Mildred, you set to at rest. Thank you. Oh, dude, you and your Pokemon looking great. Take care now. Yeah, well, they rummaged through everything in my house for items. That's very true. Everyone in Pokemon has some sort of... Wow, that was a real tongue twister for some reason. You don't just sit there staring at the wall waiting for people to rob you. What do you do in this fucking world for some reason? I like my cute little buttered hat, like I'm at a festival in the UK. It's nice. Mildred, I heard you had a battle against Daddy? I wish I'd seen that. What are you looking at? It's a big map of the Kanto region. Now this would be useful. Give me a map. I thought she'd give you a map. Does Dari, or I guess in this instance it's Daddy, does Daddy just live with Professor Oak and his sister? Alright, let's head off. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. There's a potion, that'll help. Okay, here we go. First battle. She doesn't give you the map until you deliver Oat's package. Until you deliver Oat's package, eh? Naughty. Those threats. Do we have balls? There's a lot going on there. Yeah, there was one hell of a phrase. Can I just say, everyone, as well, that this shirt was rescued from a bad that was done at the charity shop before the pandemic, and I noticed it this morning, and I was like, well, that's perfect for the stream tonight. Not until you deliver Oat's package, which is my favourite phrase. Why does Mr. Oat always want me to deliver his package? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning. Oh. See those ledges along the road? Yeah, okay. I know I can. Thank you. Okay, let's try... Ah, shit. Messed that up. NPC will give you his balls later. Can't wait. The old man. Yeah, you can't touch Pokemon until ages in this one, can you? So the real question is are we going to start off with a Rattata or a Pidgey, right? If we have to only capture one from each area. Yeah, the Chad Pidgey or the Incel Rattata. So does that mean we can call a Pidgey Chadulus and a Rattata Incelluloid? Oh, and Bubble. Nice. My boy Stuart. That was a weird combination of things to say. Let's never ever say my boy Stuart. Keep saying it. Why do I keep saying it? Stop telling me things I already know, Dad. So we go straight to the Pokemon mat. What is wrong with me? I'm so sorry. Oh, this is a sleepy stream. The cat kept us up for most of the night. And I've been out in the sun all day as well, which doesn't help. Heal up my Stuarts, please. We've only just started. I have a tea, which I think isn't helping. I think the tea is making me sleepy. I was going to play Sword and Shield. And I was going to get up to the point... I never finished Sword and Shield, so I was going to play Sword and Shield tonight. And just have a nice chill Sword and Shield stream. Which we still might do, to be fair. But then Emma messaged me and was like, are you doing a Nuzlocke stream? And I was like, well, now I am. I'm not going to not do a Nuzlocke stream now that you've said that. Also, guys, why is the colours on this is so gross? And I don't know how to change it. But I really hate that all the colours are just like... Look at that blue on that there. I wonder if I can change that. Makes me feel ill. Anyway, it's a side note. Right, where's this Pokemon mart? Yeah, I think it is taking it from Twitch. I think probably override it. I'm sure. I'm sure Streamlabs is an option. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oat, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Oh, I'm glad they said Oat's parcel there, because otherwise I would have said Mildred received Oat's package. Oh yes, I just put Oat's package in my key items potted. Oh, Daddy, can you put your important package in my key items potted? Oh, no, don't apologise. I mean, thank you for changing it for my own... That's my thing to change, but thank you. That's really nice that you did change it, Jams. Oh, look at you. Absolute champ. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. So, guys, it has been the weekend that The Last of Us Part 2... Yeah, you gotta change it back to blue just so it annoys me. It is the weekend that Last of Us Part 2 came out. Biggest game of the year. Came out on Friday. And I can confirm to you all that my copy did not arrive. And I have been playing something this weekend so ridiculous compared to what I should have been playing. For work. It's for pushware. I don't think I'm actually allowed to say what it is just yet. But you could probably decipher if you looked online. And it's been hilarious to me, the difference in what I should have been playing compared to what I have been playing. You'll see on Pushware tomorrow, but I can't wait to just talk about my... I did not get an advanced copy of Deadly Premonition 2. I'm trying. I'm so trying. I might do. I feel like the company that are publishing it, I'm on good terms with. I guess we'll just say. You never know with things like this, right? I'm such a small content creator. And with it being on Switch as well, it's not really my forte at the moment with what I'm doing. I have a request for you two. Jesus wept, I'm so sorry. There's my invention, the Polterdeaths. It's automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or taught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I used to have a Polterdeaths in real life. Little plastic 90s thing with like a little this was an LCD screen, and you would type the numbers in, it would show you like the little Pokemon, and it would just have like a little animation, and then you could read some information. I used to love that thing. God knows how much that used. You did too. I reckon lots and lots and lots of people used to have that. Phil! Hi Phil, how you doing? Let the push to our bosses. Deadly Prem 2 is what the people want to see. Swery would not give me a copy of Deadly Premonition 2 ever since I did that spoiler-riddled video for The Missing on YouTube. And when I tweeted it to him, he tweeted out, "Don't spoil the game." And I was like, oh no, I thought Swery to be Andre at the gaming press. Right, did he give me portables now? I was not paying attention. I was thinking about Deadly Premonition 2, like I have been every day since it was announced. Mildred, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a time map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Mildred. Ha 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 ha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. What do you mean we don't do Switch releases? Alright, let's go steal a map, and then we'll head off. Which one's my house? The other one. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Was this child just sitting by herself? There's no adult in this house. This child sits at home all day and just looks at maps. Poor thing. She's going to see... He's going to see your aunt. No. Mildred, you sit to it rest. Ma'am, do you not... I thought you would tell that I was leaving. Ma'am, I'm 10 years old and I'm going around the world. Oh. Sorry, my Game Boy just told me I've got an email from Jeff Teely about Crash Bandicoot. Let's just turn that feature of my Game Boy off. Oh no, sorry, my Game Boy mouse is on the screen. Oh shit, apologies, let me just move that out of the way. He said big sister, she could be 18. It's even weirder if she's just... Is it that boring in Palatown that she's just at home all day looking at her map? Poor thing. Right, we can touch a Pokemon now, right? No, I thought you gave me 5 Pokeballs. Am I losing my mind? You then from the Mart. I thought you did as well, but I thought... Oh, piss. Unless I do have them. One of them gives you Potom balls. Yeah, I definitely don't have any. Can you run in Nuzlocke? Oh, it's okay, buddy. I almost said it's okay, baby. Sorry. Let's talk to the ads. Yeah, we did it. Stop just repeating yourself all the time. Yeah, I think you do. I think I'm run. You can run. Okay, sweet. And then they give you balls. Love to receive my balls from old men. Right, let's go buy some balls. Well, let's go talk to the old man who gives me balls. Who gives me permission to use balls. God, it's warm in this room. Jesus Christ. And now I can't even open up the window because the cat will try and jump out. As she loves to do. The early games didn't hand you 5 balls like the new ones. Yeah, I'm just used to the new ones now being just so easy and nice to the player. Mildred must touch the Pokemon with her hands until she can afford balls. Come here, Pidgey! Jump into my hands! Okay. Stwitz is not looking good. What did I say? Let's get through the grass. Okay, excellent. Right. Let's heal up Stwitz. Yes, please. Thank you. So he's up here, right? If memory serves. That's pretty sure he's up here in the grass, isn't he? I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail and radio. Like, you just don't say that to a random person. Well, now I've had my toffee and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your birthday deaths. An invention that one man made in a town over and has just given it to you for the first time. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you touch a Pokemon, the birthday deaths automatically updates its data. You don't know how to touch a Pokemon, you piece of you garbage human. You absolute garbage person. Touch that Weedle, Gramps. I'm not even in control here. Oh wait, I can move between the different pockets of my bard. He is going to pop that Weedle right into his balls. Weedle and balls, that's what... It's too easy a jolt really, isn't it? That absolutely shut down by an old fella. I guess it was educational. Teachy TV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. The fuck is a Teachy TV, old man? Right, so I can technically go back to Route 1 and touch a Pokemon, right? Because it's per route. So I can go back to Route 1 and touch a motherfucking Pokemon. Let's see what we get. Okay, we're getting a Chad Pidgey. It's all good. Let me just check I've got balls. I do, I have 5 Pokeballs. I had them the whole time. Fuck, right, okay. So, it's time for me to attach a motherfucking Chad Pidgey. Guys, in chat, I need you all to think of what we're going to call our Chad Pidgey. Are we calling it Shit Eye? Here he comes. Beautiful Chadulus. Throw the TV at the Pidgey. I was confused by what you meant. I'm holding being down. You've got to hold being down. We got him! Or her. I don't know what the gender symbols mean. Shithawk is a good one. Doesn't like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food. Him. Till. Oh, Tin Flaps is good. Yeah, we gotta go for Tin Flaps. I like Tin Flaps a lot. It's odd sentence. Tin Flaps. Oh, it just fits as well. Beautiful. We did it. We have our first Pokemon, and his name is Tin Flaps. So we've got Stwirts and Tin Flaps. Incredible. Rightio. Don't know what my voice did there. Do off the heteronormative Tullus theme of the symbols. Oh, really? Is it blue for boy and pink for girl? Geez, DM from 15 years ago. Based on a DM from 20 years ago, 25 years ago. What is time? Yeah, well, I hope you... It's such an odd thing to say we hope to see you then. Hope your Pokemon, they're beaten to shit. Hey, bro. You want to know about the 2 kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon? No. You fucking nerd. You fucking nerd person. Tin Flaps. Alright, let's buy... Do we need that many more Pokeballs? Let's buy 5 more anyway, just to be safe. And because really, we don't want any to die. Let's definitely add some potions in. Let's do 2 antidotes. And 1 paralyzed heal. Why not? No, there's nothing else. See ya. Right. Is there anything else in these houses that we need? Or can we just head straight to the net city? Phew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Ah, I'm not. Fuck off this stool. Right. I endeavour one day to be a man so old that I stand in the street all day and my wife just watches me with concern. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Well, so does my daddy. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easier to remember. Yeah, like Tin Flaps. Chad G is my favourite so far. Optional fight with Daddy if you go left. Alright, let's do that then. Am I strong enough to defeat Daddy though? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight Daddy. Daddy will defeat me. Oh, there's a gym. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Oh shit, I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't really want to get a game over this early on. It's the first time I've ever played Pokemon. Do we need to grind for Daddy? We need to grind for Daddy. Oh lord. Viridian Gym's doors are locked. Okay, take me down there then, that's fine. I guess we just go north and try and catch another Pokemon first. Okay, so first Pokemon we find on Route 2 we have to touch straight away, otherwise we can't touch anymore. Right? Right. What are we getting? Okay. Okay, we can... Okay, Caterpie's not bad. We don't use Bubble because it's super effective. That is a good boy. Optional battle is at level 9, so yeah, not strong enough yet. My Stuart's speed fell. Right, let's... Come on. We got it. Second Pokemon is a Caterpie. What are we calling him? That's the real question. Caterpie's great. Butterfree, a good option. Yes, live it letting him. Okay. I do like my penis. Yeah, my penis used Harden. Yep. It's a good one. Can I call it like my pern... My pernus. My pernus. Tell Yoli I said bless you to hear her sneeze. Wait, did I just say she was sneezing? Am I dying? It's a classic for a reason. It absolutely is. Yep, my penis used Harden. Unless you're asking that in a confused way, like... You heard her. Brilliant. I just thought, like, oh, I'll mention that she sneezed. She's had the worst hay fever today, guys. It's been insane. I know the pollen count today has just been mad, but... I went and had a bit of a socially distanced hangout in someone's garden, and yeah, she was just dying all day. She might be poking her head in at some point, literally just to ask me how to use the Switch later on. So the stream will not be complete until I have to go help Yoli set up controllers for the Switch. Thank you for helping my penis, my pernus. I guess we could grind then? how much of Nuzlocke is just grinding. I've never watched a Nuzlocke stream. I know it was like a huge thing like 10 years ago, but I was too busy not doing that. What was I doing 10 years ago? Let's thud grind my pernus for daddy. Thud heavens. Did I? I can't get that yet though, can I? I need tut. A Pokemon Center that only had 2 floors, that's how you know it's an old game. Sword and Shield just have the one... No, Bath and Viridian. Really? Where was the item? It matters to me now. It matters to me a lot now that I walk past an item. Left. Oh my god, the delay is so bad on this stream as well. There's no way you're gonna get me to... There's no way you're gonna direct me. Unless you're trying to play Twitch plays Pokemon. Oh yeah, careful of daddy, the point. By the old man. One does not wish to feel the wrath of daddy. It's not tut. Yeah, you need a HM. You have to go around to get it. But what if daddy sees me? Can't let daddy spot me. There we go. Oh, right, okay, fair enough. It was for 1 potion. Good lord. This delay is amazing. Whoa. Whoa. Why would I not... Why would I not just use that all the time? Holy shit. My Game Boy's amazing. A super powered Game Boy. Imagine just like going around a train station and just like you sit down on a bench and someone's like, Dods may be small, but don't underestimate their witted bite. Have you taught a Dod yet? You'd be like, what? Fucking get away from me, man. Oh, I'm gonna... Let's grind my Stuarts in Viridian Forest. I came here with some friends to catch us some both Pokemon. They're all itching to get into some Pokemon battles. I had to step away for a toll. Oh yeah, happy Father's Day to your dad, Jar. Has the stream been TOSD to death yet? Not quite yet. We're all trying. Oh, I can... Shit, this is a new area, right? Yeah, but if our entire world revolved around Dodd fighting various superpowered Dodd breeds. I'll tell you, I guess we're getting a Weedle as well. Fair enough, I'll tell you. Without a both Caterpillar Pokemon. Reminds me of the person who hacked their copy of New Leaf so they could run further. I did not see that. That sounds horrific. Okay, we're going to attach this Weedle. I need you all to start thinking of good Weedle names. We've already used the penis one. Unless we just also call this my penis, but with a different spelling of penis. Lil Prit. No, Lil Prit's third. I mean, it's the same as just my penis, but... Meevil the Weedle. Good lord. We could call it Meevil the Weedle, and it wouldn't fit, but... My second penis. Might Oxhard. Oh, hey, Chai. Hi, welcome back to the stream. Might Oxhard is quality. I do like that a lot. Let's go for Might Oxhard. Oh, I get it. Oh my god, that took me so long to get. Oh no. What's wrong with me? It is. Chytroid is the Chythroid. Chythroid? That sounds right. You were the Vinod of the hard space stream, my friend. It's like getting a streamer to read out rude donation. Oh my god, it's hard. That is a very good one. Doesn't help when I'm not saying it right. Odds. Well done. Already a great contribution to the stream, my friend. I can put that between that, can't I? Good word. Absolutely good word. Yeah. I am actively asking for the innuendo, which doesn't help things. Am I an idiot? Why did I then have to put a space there? And I am an idiot. Don't answer that. Nice one. Well done. I like that a lot. Let's still heal them up, because it's important that we heal them up. Whee! That's such a ridiculous feature. Oh my god. I can't even control it. Let's not use that. We're in no rush. Ugh. I would like to hear my Pokemon back to perfect health, please. I think we have 4 Pokemon. We're doing okay. Let's just take stock of where we are right now. We have Stuart, Tin Flaps, my Pernus, and my Oxhard. Just the terms of service to death here. Very useful for grinding though when we need it later. Oh really? Because I can literally just zoom around grass. They're hard to control though. I guess we just grind then? Lots of Bud Pokemon, so I guess we're just trying to get our Squirtle high level. Oh, I could have done a Pikachu! No! No! Oh shit, yeah, I should not be using... I should not... What am I doing? I should not be using a Squirtle. Oh fuck it, let's just run away. I fucked up, guys. Fucked up already. I spent forever trying to attach them here when I was a kid. I didn't... This is the thing, I have not a huge amount of nostalgia for Red and Blue. Because although I played Red, my first ever Pokemon game as a kid was Gold. I didn't get a Game Boy until like the Color. The spawn rate is super low. Oh really? That's annoying. Pikachu would have been fun. Think of all the things we could have told to Pikachu. I can't think of any from the top of my head, but... Never play Pokemon. It's good stuff. It's a fun, light RPG. Just a laugh. I understand why a lot of people haven't played them. Like, if you got like no nostalgia of them from your childhood, there's like not a huge amount of reason to go bat these days, I don't think. Alright, let's try that then. 5% spawn rate. Well, I did well, didn't I? No, dresses. You have no nostalgia for Gold Silver. That's interesting, because you... Are you younger than me? Maybe you're not younger than me? I don't remember how old you are. I feel like you're like a little younger than me, James. So I would have thought... So I bought but never completed. You missed very little. So... Is water Durden's Bud? No. Oh, whatever. We'll just keep doing it. You're 27? No, we're the same age. Okay, grand. I always thought you were younger than me for some reason. I'm very sorry. So yeah, so that makes sense why you have no nostalgia for Gold and Silver then because I was late to the Pokemon games. All my friends were bored of Pokemon really by the time I was like 10 or 11. I always thought I was a year older than me as well. Have you just turned 27? Because my birthday's in August. So I guess maybe I'm like 10 months older than you or something. I didn't play the game, but grass seems like it burns. Yeah, some of them are like... Oh, shit. Some of the type matchups made sense, and some of them are just ridiculous. Sometimes it'd be like, oh yeah, like grass burns. Mapurnus strings shotting all over you. I'm 8 months older than you, right here. So I am older than you. I thought I was. Yeah, so sometimes it's like... Oh yeah, you know, fire is better than grass, and water is stronger than fire. But then it's like, Draden is only weaker than Draden for no reason. Silver was my first game. It was a demo and I played it over and over again as a child. I was the happiest person alive when Soul Silver came out and I got to play the whole game. It was a demo. Yeah, demo was fascinating. Draden's a Chad. Draden's are Chad. I'm 27 and the anime was huge when I was a kid when I played the game till Ruby. Yeah, I think... Okay, so a lot of us are the same age in this chat right now. The anime was what got me into it. I remember the first time I ever watched the anime, we never had Sty growing up, and like all the kids who had Sty like saw Pokemon early, right? Because it was on Sty, so all the kids were like, "Oh, like let's watch Pokemon, let's watch Pokemon." So I never ever watched it, and I could only like just watch from the sidelines, as all my friends used to love Pokemon, and then eventually it came to... What the hell was it? Oh, SMTV Live with Ant and Death and Tat Dealey. That's what Pokemon used to be on, right? It used to be on SMTV Live. Yeah, I feel like it did. Oh, it was a bootleg. I used to have one of those 51. So was it a demo? It probably wasn't a demo. It was probably the full game, but you couldn't save, I imagine. So you could only get so far, and then your Game Boy would run out of batteries, and as soon as it ran out of batteries, you couldn't continue. Yeah, it was on SMTV Live. Wanty Donty, the Lord. So the first time I ever saw Pokemon, I remember like SMTV Live, which I used to watch every weekend, as everyone did, I guess. That had like whatever Recess and all these Disney stuff on, I think. Or was that Did It? Anyway, I used to watch it. And I remember them really bidding it up. Like, oh, kids, like, Pokemon is coming to SMTV Live this weekend, or in a month's time. And as a kid, I was like, I need to watch this fucking program that all my friends always watch. And first time I was ever on television. Oh no, Poison Stain, fuck off. The night before, and I used to get sickness all the time as a kid, right? I got a sickness bug, and I was just spewing constantly the night before. Like, I could not stop throwing up, and I was so excited to watch Pokemon, so I forced my mum to let me sleep downstairs because I was like so ill. I was like, I can't go upstairs, and if I go upstairs, I'm like the 6-year-old at this point, right? I was like, I've done enough to touch you the stream right before work, so peace out. Hey, thank you for popping in anyway. Thank you so much. Have a great work shift. Thank you for popping in. I do really appreciate it. All the best. Yeah, I was like spewing so much, and I was like, if I go upstairs, I will not be allowed back downstairs because I cannot stop being sick. You have to let me stay downstairs. So I remember that night, I'm just using a potion, so I went there to the Pokemon Center. That night, my dad had to sleep downstairs with me to make sure I wasn't gonna die. I slept on the settee, and in the morning I woke up and I remember watching the first ever episode of Pokemon, and every 5 seconds or every 10 minutes or whatever, throwing up horrendously into a bucket. So the first episode of Pokemon, which I've watched many times since then, over the years when I've done back to revisit the series, makes me feel sick just through association. You know when you have like an association so strong, you're just like, oh my god, like I was so ill the first time I watched this. Just the thought of it now. Oh my god. Okay, I'm really worried Turtle's gonna die here. Yeah, I can't. The first episode makes me feel so ill. So yeah, that's my association with. Do I have an antidote? Oh, for fuck's sake! It's fine. We've made it. That would have made more sense though. Me with those tandy hearts. I think everyone has something, right? Like yeah, Domino's pizza. Tandy hearts like love hearts. You can't eat them. I've done a few things. First episode of Pokémon makes me feel weird. Oh, like the proper couple of things actually now that I'm thinking about it. First episode of Pokémon makes me feel... I was ill a lot as a kid, right? First episode of Pokémon makes me feel like that. The mini-game in Super Mario Sunshine in the dot level, there's like the thing where you ride on the back of like horrible, gross Stwids. I remember playing that as a kid and just died of sickness both halfway through or just like threw up, and like now playing that makes me feel really ill. And then also the other thing is Cinder Toffee. So the stuff that's inside Crunchies, but then also just like Cinder Toffee that you can bought anywhere. Because when I was in year 6, I went on like an Outward Bound thing with like my entire year. Like my entire year went to a place called Derwent Hill, which is in the Lake District. And, you know, 30 odd kids, all aged 10, couple of teachers and my mate's dad who was there to help out. We all went to this Outward Bound course. Just one of those things where, you know, you go like rock climbing, you go for like long walks through. Phil, I've just seen what you said about rice, and I'm going to mention it now. You've given me permission to mention it now after that chat. We'll get to the rice incident. Yeah, so all of these kids went to this Outward Bound course, and you know, we're all there. And the first day we do rock climbing in the morning, and in the afternoon we do like paddling on kayaks in the reservoir. And then that night, one of these kids says they don't feel very well and they have norovirus. So this kid starts to throw up, and you know, that happened overnight, and everyone kind of like heard like, oh, like Ashley's really ill. And then the next day, as we were like going out and doing a day of activities, and then like 15 people in the year started to throw up. So throughout the day, like kids were getting norovirus. Because we're all just stuck in this small house in close quarters, eating together, and everyone started to throw up throughout the day. So throughout the day, like 50, you know, it was like 5 people throwing up, 10, 15. By the time we got back and we're having dinner, like 3/4 of the people in this house had norovirus, all the kids. And I remember by the evening, like the teachers and parents were panicking, and they were like, okay, well, there's clearly just like an epidemic of norovirus here. Social distancing never too early. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, nothing taught me more about how fast infections and diseases can spread. And then that night, I remember like being out for like a little walk with like my mate and his dad, and we were like, I hope I don't get ill. And I remember like walking around like I was 10 years old, right? So I was like touching like all like the wooden fences, and I was like, oh, touch wood, this will protect me, touch wood, touch wood. And I remember just like in the middle of the night, I just like woke up and I was like, I'm going to fucking vom. And I had to like run out. And what had happened is at this point, like out of the 60 kids or something that were there, like I think by the first night, like 50 of them had norovirus by the time everyone went to bed. And then like by the morning, like all of us had it. And at like 3 a.m. when I started to throw up, all the teachers, so there was like girls' dorms and boys' dorms in like this house that we're in. And the teachers had like set up like in the middle of like where the 2 dorms were, like in the middle was like the hallway that was big enough to like pull some chairs in. So the teachers had just put themselves in a circle, they'd gotten themselves some tinnies, and clearly didn't give a shit about protocol. They were like, we're drinking, this is hell. And Just a lot of buckets, water for the kids, tablets, and apparently, and I've spoken to my mate's dad about this in the years since, but he said effectively all that happened was that every couple of seconds a kid would come out, sit down, they'd hold their hand, the kid would vomit, they'd send them back to bed, you know, and this was it. That was the whole night. And I remember going out 4 or 5 times, throwing up to like my teacher, Mr. Eyston, and I remember really vividly like throwing up and like flailing and like smacking him on the chest because I'm such a bad vomiter. Like honestly, I'm not good at it. And then the next day, effectively, what you had was 60 kids, with norovirus just lying around in this house while everyone was desperately just trying to make sure that like, you know, give them toast if they needed food or just water. And then on like the 3rd or 4th day, like there was definitely 2 full days. It was hell. I remember just lying like on these settees with like all my classmates. Just the smell of shit was overwhelming, and watching like the Harry Potter films and just like passing out. Was that the drinking game? Every time a kid throws up, you drink? Probably. But then all the teachers started getting ill, and I think basically the consensus was from the people who were there was like, the parents can't come get these kids. Like, this is an absolute plague house right now. We can just look after them, and we have to. So we're there for 5 days, and everyone only got well by like the 5th day. We were there for 7 days, and it was only the 7th day when everyone got well. And yeah, 7th day in, everyone finally felt better. We had a disto. So all we did was we did 1 day of activities and then the disto at the end. And then we came back, and my parents had no idea. Like, no parents knew that we were ill. Why didn't they tell them? That's weird, isn't it? But they didn't. So anyway, this bus turns up, back at the school, and all the parents are there. I haven't seen the kids for a week. It must be lovely, all these 10-year-olds. My mum says that when we came off, it was the most horrific thing she's ever seen. 60 kids get off this school bus, or 2 school buses, and we're all so thin. And we all looked incredibly ill. Like, my mum said I must have lost a massive amount of weight. And yes, as I've just seen Emma mention there, and now I understand your absolute phobia. I'm terrified of being sick. I hate getting any kind of sickness bug. Terrifies me. I feel like I locked down my immune system from the age of 10 up until I was like... Because I was really sick as a child all the time, and then I didn't get a sickness bug between then and New Year's 2018. When I got food poisoning from a Wetherspoon's vegetarian breakfast. 10 kids got off the school bus, the other 50 didn't make it. So that is why I am terrified of throwing up. That's why I'm terrified of sickness bugs. It's because I had a microcosm of... Well, it's also why I was afraid of this whole virus then, is... I saw a microcosm of that happen, and it was horrific because I was one of the last people to get ill as well. So I just watched this inevitable wave of childhood illness sweep towards me. Anyway, sorry. This is my trauma stream. I like to just share my trauma. Let's step back to Pokemon. Yeah, 50 didn't make it. As you can tell, as the strong man I've become, that I was one of the stronger kids. Anyway, yeah, that was a horrific event that happened to me. It was horrible. Oh, for God's sake. We're going to need a lot of these. Squirts is hurt by poison. Can blood Pokemon get poison? Should I be using my blood Pokemon for this? I'm laughing my arse off though. You promised you'd take me there, but you never did. Are you making a Silent Hill joke about Squirts has norovirus? Squirts is part of having norovirus. I mean, that's true. Are you making a Silent Hill reference with you promised you'd take me there, but you never did? Yeah, nice one. Weedle might be immune. Let's use Weedle. Anyway, that's my sickness story. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's also acceptable if you didn't. Phil, I'm going to ask for your permission before I tell this, but can I please tell everyone your rice story? Because I think about it. I won't even lie. I think about it all the time. Like, all the time. Every time I eat rice, I think about this story. Okay, let's try my Oxhard. Let's try my Pernus. Because I like Butterfly better than Beedrill. Oh, Beedrill's pretty cool, actually. Let's get a Beedrill. We're all here for you and your terrible story. Please do. Right, okay, guys. I need part of the story about this Phil Rice story is also telling you about, I'm gonna take my headphones off for a little bit, it's made me too warm. Part of telling you this story, I also have to tell you the context in which he told me. So, oh my god, he's done no... Okay, he's done no offensive moves at all. I think about you thinking about it all the time. Right, so we're in a Wetherspoons, right? It worked. A couple of us, we normally go to Spoons just for some lunch. Probably not much after the pandemic because of what happened beforehand. But we go for lunch. It's very nice. We just have a little chill. And one day it was just me and Phil and a girl that we used to work with called Tate. And we were there and we're having some nice lunch. And I cannot remember how we got to this. I think Phil was just talking about food. Maybe we're talking about throwing up. I don't know. But we're having lunch together, right? Hang on, sorry. I will tell the story. I just need to totally check. Does Tatapee have any offensive moves? Well, how the hell did I see his moves? He's got Tattle. Right, we're going to use Tatapee. Fucking not my tots. My tots hard. God, I hate that I told him that. Let's save it as well, actually, while we're at it. So anyway, we're having lunch, and it's very nice, and Phil says that he once had some fried rice, and he ate it in a measuring bowl. Like a huge, like a mixing bowl, sorry. Like he ate it in a huge mixing bowl. And he ate this big mixing bowl full of rice. Because Phil is my hero, and he just wanted to eat a lot of rice. So he's eating all this rice, and he eats so much... that he starts to feel a little bit unwell. Or he eats 2 bowls? I think the story is he ate 1 bowl, and then he was like, I'm still hungry, so he eats another bowl. So he eats 2 mixing bowls of fried rice. And then Phil realizes that you can't eat that much fried rice without having some kind of astrological issue. And Phil then realizes he's going to throw up. So Phil starts to throw up, but he's eaten so much rice, 2 bowls. Yeah. This is the bit that I think about all the time. Phil then starts to throw up, but he's eaten nothing but dry fried rice. And in his own words, it comes out as just a tube of rice. That comes out of his... That's me every time. It comes out. It's just a never-ending tube of fried rice. So he's throwing up a dry tube that is the exact width and circumference of his throat. Phil, I'm so sorry. And it's coming out so... It's so long. And it's on the move that he can't breathe. He can't breathe. So this is coming out in one... This is just happening. His body is rejecting this much rice, and he's got 2 mixing bowls worth of rice in his stomach. And he's just dying, effectively, of all this rice that's coming out in this long cylindrical tube. And I think that just lasted for a while, and eventually you were obviously fine. And yeah, I can't ever eat rice without thinking of my pal, this image of my pal vomiting just a long tube, a pipe of partly digested fried rice. Phil, did I do your story justice? Did I miss out anything? Anyway, he told this story, and I feel like my penis's speed fell. My penis used tattle. I feel like ever since that story, I feel like my life is in 2 parts. It's in before that story and after. Because since then, it hasn't stopped me binging fried rice. No, you tell me that all the time as well. It's honestly one of my favourite stories. I tell so many people that story. I mean, the fact that I've just told it on a stream as well. Like, Phil, I love you. I really do. You're an absolute gem of a human being. Now I know to pace myself and also stay hydrated. Well, I think the thing is, if you stay hydrated, the rice will expand, from my understanding. So, you probably won't get into as much of an issue if I did legitimately think I would die. I shouldn't laugh at that bit, I'm sorry. It just... God, it just gets me every time. This is how they'll find me. It's just the thought of just the police walking in and finding you on the floor, asphyxiated, and just a tube of rice coming out of you, like a lizard's tongue, just like curled around. I'm glad you didn't die, but it's definitely my favourite story about you. My second favourite story is involving me when we were talking about old videos that we used to watch as teenagers, like shot videos, and you mentioned that one of the women shooting eels out of your body like the snake being charmed. You mentioned some video about some women and they were shooting eels out of their genitals, and I was like, I've never seen that video, and you went, you should watch it, and for some reason I said, hey, should we bunt off work for 5 minutes and go watch it outside? And you said yes, and then the both of us went outside of the office, we stood behind a large bin, and we watched the video together in the rain. We just bunted off work like naughty schoolboys to watch what was effectively porn at like 11 AM. Yeah, eels up inside you. And if you've never seen that video, I recommend you don't, but yeah, that's what we did. It was horrific, to be fair. Our Reg group had a similar incident. How? With what? Right, I'm just grinding a bit, by the way, guys, just so you know. If anyone even cares about the DM I'm playing, or just the story, you're just here for the horrific stories I'm telling. Jamie Jenner. I remember Jamie Jenner had a similar video on his phone, and we all huddled at the back to watch it during Reg. What was the video? It's like, I feel like I want to collect these old shot videos from when we were teenagers. Like, oh no, oh Tatapy, no. I'm not doing very well with this whole Nuzlocke stuff. Mildred put the potion in the item spot there. Thank you, Mildred. As with the train Pidgey up a little bit. He's only level 3. I don't know what to do. Jams, you seem to know what's going on. What should I be doing right now? Woman projectiles fish from her clown tar vagina. Maybe that's this. We might be talking about the same video. These eels were very small. That sounds like the same. That sounds like the same thing. Walking through the forest. Oh, you think? Okay. Oh. I feel like there were more of these videos when we were young. Me too. I don't. Maybe there are still shot videos, but I don't feel like there's many. Oh man, they were great though. What a time to be alive. You know, the age of 2 Girls, 1 Cup, which Emma made me watch. Actually. Oh no. I probably should have swapped Pokemon. Shit. You've yet to see 2 Girls, 1 Tub? If ever there was a time to watch 2 Girls, 1 Tub, it's when you're in lockdown and in need of a laugh. It's good stuff. I will never regret you watching it. I guess me watching 2 Girls, 1 Tub on Webtown was the original live stream that I'm doing now. You think about it. Oh shit, I'm poisoned. Oh, we're about to lose Tin Flaps. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna have to use an antidote. Shit, I am fucking up here. Excuse me, hold on. If you didn't go on E-Bomb's World with your mates in your Steel's computer room, did you even have a childhood? Agreed. That's the millennial experience. That's the shared millennial experience. I'm really worried that Tin Flaps is going to die. No! No, no, tin flaps! I think I've killed tin flaps. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about eel videos. Okay, maybe we can keep him alive. Shit. Right, okay, we're fine. I remember seeing a man that his urethra pulled apart so bees could fly up it. Why? 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 Was that real, do you think? Do you think that was like the real thing? See, I kind of want to watch that now. Is that bad? There's still that very small part of me in there that's still a very young teenage boy who's like, yeah, I want to see bees fly up a man's urethra. Why not? Guys, I don't know why I never get more followers on Twitch. Do you? Do you think there's a reason why? I've seen a woman with like speculum thumb tats. A lot of... Oh. Can we talk about this? I still don't believe 2 Girls 1 Cup was real. It wasn't real, was it? It was definitely chocolate syrup. There's 6 viewers. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Someone there who isn't. Oh, someone's just watching this and being like, yeah, this is fun. I'm so desensitized to the old shot videos. Yeah, I feel like I am. Dotsy still gets me. Not doing, but you know. Hide the porn. This is a great ad for thumbtats. Ugh. Good lord. I'll tell you what. The things we used to watch, eh? I just remember just like I feel like I used to stumble. Saying that, I was about to say I feel like you used to stumble across porn much more when you were younger. Like, maybe just me, but I feel like you weren't very internet savvy, right? And this was back in the day where you didn't just have 3 websites that you just switched between all the time. Like, I feel like back in the day you used to, yeah, I used to explore the internet a bit more. I feel like now it's just like I go on Twitter, I go on Reddit, I go on Eurogamer, and that's it. Yeah. There's a story going around that the Engage's design was inspired by Doty. The designer was sick of his designs being shut back and made as a joke. Well, who won in that then? Because the Engage was an absolute bomb. Although, to be honest... Oh shit, what am I doing? We need to go save tin flaps. Okay, let's try this. I have to go around this guy because I avoided him. Shit. I remember Stumble Upon. I do remember Stumble Upon. Sudden craving for chocolate ice cream influenced his advertising words. Ugh. Why is Tin Flaps my first Pokemon? No! Ah, just run. I'm gonna have to concentrate so much right now. Right, let's give him another potion. And I still take for a couple more steps. How much health does it take off him every time I walk? This is hard, man. It only takes 1 off. Okay, so 7, 6, 5. Okay, I'll do 1 now. Stumble Upon I did find a lot of horrible stuff on. I feel like I found a load of just weird, wild, random stuff. Zombo.com I definitely found through Stumble Upon. I don't have an antidote. No, I used it all up on him already, on Tin Flaps. I come across horrific shit as a child. I've already said that. Everything is more organized now. It is. It's a shame, really, that it's exploration side of the internet has kind of disappeared. I think that was one of the most exciting things about being online as a kid, was just being able to be like, yeah, like I'm going to find... Come on, Liam, learn how to use a Game Boy. What am I going to find today? Like, am I going to find a band or a fun website or... yeah. Oh, my throat is so dry. This room is so warm. Summer streams suck. I always forget every summer that streaming in the summer is always so hard, but I will persevere this year. 5. 4. I need to do another one. I spent so much time on Newgrounds as a kid. I didn't really do... I'm going to buy you a fucking fan. Please do. I didn't really go on Newgrounds that much as a kid. I feel like I used to watch like Edo Raptor's Awesome series on it, but I didn't look at anything else. I miss the old internet in some ways. It really was the old west back then. It really was. There was something just really magic about it as well. Just like, yeah, like this undiscovered thing, like I just said. What am I doing, Liam? Come on now. To be honest, and I know I mention this game all the fucking time, right? But Hypnospace Outlaw is the perfect game for recapturing that spirit. Like, it perfectly captures that sensation of... That's why you like Hypnospace Outlaw, yeah. Although I'm a man of 3 conversation topics. Yeah. It just captures it. It just has that feeling of exploration, of uncovering little, like... Because back then, websites were so personal. Like, you had web zones and they were yours and you could do whatever you wanted with them, and that's what made them so magic. I don't know, I love it. I love it. I love that game. I love what it makes me feel like. Just makes me remember just going around like friends, MySpace pages, and you used to be able to get so much of a person's personality from their MySpace page. Like, yeah, it was great. Like, what themes did they have? What music was playing? You just don't get that personality anymore. And I guess that's just because of how corporate everything is these days, right? Oh, I've got it. I've got the COVID. Yolly is calling me. Hold on. Hello. Hi.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's really important.
Yeah, it's fine.
Like, where's my Mario save?
What do you mean, where's your Mario save?
Like, where's all the Mario stuff?
Well, you're on your Switch, which we got. You haven't played Mario Kart on your Switch, so your Mario Kart save is on my Switch, on your account on my Switch.
But we didn't have a Switch released for Mario Kart. Where is it?
What do you mean? Oh, is it on the Wii U?
Like, how do I get that on my Switch?
How do you get the Wii U save on the Switch? You can't do that.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Maybe, like, if I, like, rub the Wii U against the Switch, will it work?
If you rub the Wii U against the Switch, will it transfer your Mario Kart 8 data onto... But why do you need the data? Because everything in Mario Kart 8 on the Switch is automatically unlocked.
I think we should, probably speak right now.
Hold on. Okay, you're on speaker, as you've just requested, so everyone can hear you.
I just want to tell everyone that I feel like this is exactly like the time that you went over my park.
What, on
And
City Skylines?
You can't provide me my Mario save right now. And it's like really embarrassing in front of my friend, you know? Like, I'm just trying to play Mario and I can't, like, why can't you just rub the Wii U against the Switch and get my Mario save? Like, why are you ruining my park?
There's a lot to digest here. So first of all, I can't believe you're still salty about the park from the City Skyline streams we did a long time ago. So what your issue now is that you're upset at me because I can't give you the save from Mario Kart.
Like, now it looks like I'm some Mario Kart basic bitch and I can't, like, provide Anne with, like, the best cards.
But-
like, what's she gonna think?
But Mario Kart 8 on the Switch, everything's already unlocked. You don't need a save.
Is it? Everything?
Everything.
How do I do that?
Someone just, Mayor said in the chat, this is an incredible insight into your household. And yes, it does. Emma said Mario makes bitches of us all.
It does. Anyway, I kind of just wanted to, like, annoy you, so I'm going to go now.
This is great content. Are you kidding me?
You're welcome.
I've been talking about vomiting for the past 40 minutes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, okay, well, I there's definitely not everything downloaded right now, but we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay, well, I love you too. Don't embarrass me in front of all my online friends.
You don't embarrass me by providing me with shit Mario Kart content. Goodbye.
I didn't have the heart to tell her that you'd have to unlock the tarts. I did realise that, James, but I didn't want to say it. Anyway, let us continue with this. I am sweating like the pig. I don't think I have much left in me, but let's continue. I have no more potions for it. I'll have to buy an antidote. This forest is going to kill me. Yes, let's do that. Yoli has mentioned the path on City Skyline stream every day since we did it. Like, easily every single day since we did it. She's mentioned that fucking path from that chaotic, horrific stream. What we're talking about before she ran? Forums. I also miss forums and getting part of a community. Discord is definitely not the same. I think, yeah, forums had something far more tangible to them. I think Discord is way too fast. Forums moved at such a slower pace, and that was what made them great. And if they moved fast, that was an event. Like, if a thread took off on a forum, you were like, shit is going down. People are posting this many posts on nfortress.info or whatever the hell I used to have. nfortress.freeforums.com, which was the forum I used to run that Jams is no doubt referencing. Do you remember Henry? I do. They were on the Gorillas forums, right? Handsome Henry. That's the words up here. We will get through this forest. Yeah, I miss forums as well. Are you not a trainer? Oh, okay. Forums are great. Forums were just a great time all around, let's be fair. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Okay. If we did fight Dodds in real life, by Pokemon logic, you couldn't walk to your Dodd without other Dodd owners just being like, hey, I made eye contact with you, now our Dodds have to fight. I feel like I missed out on something by not being a forum guy when I had the chance. No, meh. I don't... Did you miss out? I don't know if you did. They were fun, don't get me wrong. Like, they were really, really, really fun. And I used to love running one as well. And I've ran one for a long time. It was kind of like my first ever endeavours on the internet. I don't know. What did you do instead, though? Because I imagine, Jar, if you're around the same age, did you used to instead... like MSN? Was that your conversation? I feel like everyone had an outlet of some sort, right? But forum was a bit much. A lot of people never had forum experience. My guide to put any PS1 game onto a PSP is still stitched on a hatting forum I used to frequent. A 16-year-old me has a permanent presence of sorts. Well, that's nice. God's sake. Being poisoned is like the worst part of this run. It's so annoying. Do I just have to make sure I always have enough money for antidotes? Jesus Christ. The Squirt's gonna die now? I'm gonna have to swap them out. This is ridiculous. They're on tin flaps. Do what Stuart couldn't do. Don't poison Tin Flaps. I can't have both of them dying. Oh, I have to go back to the Pokemon Center. This is really stressful. This is more stressful than any drifting Timchi used to be. Switch train Mike Totsard until he has Poison Stain. I have a suspicion that forums, maybe even the internet in general, wasn't as much of a thing in Ireland, especially in the Midlands. Oh, really? Interesting. So when did you get online then, Jar? I'm sorry that I just make your chill streams more stressful. It's fine. It's good fun. Bebo was kind of a thing on the East Coast, but the first big trend I remember was Facebook. Wow! Even MySpace didn't catch on. That's interesting. Bebo was great. Big fan of Bebo. I should not have done this fight. Guys, I think this run's already over. I think it's just a failed Nuzlocke run. I think Tin Flaps is gonna die. The fact that you think this is more stressful than Drifting Timchi means you've forgotten Drifting Timchi. But at least in Drifting Timchi I didn't have to accept that my Pokemon were gonna die. Oh god. I tried Bebo just as I was dying. I feel like I got really into Bebo at the time, doing like Twizzers and stuff. And then got hugely into MySpace and then Facebook after that. Bebo came back is like a WhatsApp knockoff 4 years ago. And then it went away again when that app didn't take off. And it came back as like an OBS competitor. Like it then became like a live streaming software. It didn't come back, but it came back in the name, weirdly. They were like, oh yeah, Bebo is a recognisable name for a completely different fucking product. Very annoyed that I can't remember my Bebo login, so I can't permanently wipe it from the face of the earth. The boom is back, baby. Yeah, that was the thing. My Pernus grew at level 5. Tin Flaps is gonna die, guys. I don't know what to do. I guess the tuner doesn't have any... This is horrible. I feel like I've gone about this way too casually. I should have been just training more, maybe. In July 2019, Amazon, through their subsidiary Twitch Interactive, acquired Bebo for 25 million after outbidding Discord. So I wonder if Twitch own the streaming software? Maybe? That would make sense. The other two viewers subscribe. If the other two people watching want to follow, they're more than welcome. I would gladly give them a shout out. I would gladly accept them into my loving arms. Onto my little Twitch community. We're going to be here for a while doing this. I never heard of the streaming software. Yeah. I swear it's a thing. Like, please doodle it and correct me if I'm wrong, but I definitely swear that they did that. That they came back as, like, streaming software. James, I need your help now. I don't know what to do. Streaming software closed down in October 2018 to focus on tournament software. Yeah. So they... That's so weird. Right. Okay, how do we do this? We need to save Stwartz, because Stwartz is the OG. We might be able to keep Tin Flaps alive using potions, to be fair. Tin Flaps hasn't bit the big one yet, but he might do. Right, antidote. Let's save Stwartz. Did you pet the seed? Pet the last seed. Right, we're going to try and save Tin Flaps. Don't you worry. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Div 1 now. This is horrible. Yeah, he needs emergency flap surgery. Thought he may never flap as then. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I've never counted down to a bird's death before. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ah, I'm so close. Don't worry, I think he's gonna live to flap another day. I've got an all-male team, an absolute sausage fest right now. He's gonna make it. He made it! Tin Flaps lives to flap another day. Fantastic. We've done it. I know Yolly's screaming at Mario Kart downstairs. Right, I think, guys, honestly, 2 hours in this hot room, I think that's all I can do. But what a place to end it on. On Tin Flaps surviving. One more time. Yeah, flaps in the chat, please, boys. Good lord, I'm coffee. We'll come back to this. We'll absolutely come back to this. How do I save on my Game Boy? That's definitely a Game Boy. There we go. Definitely saved. Can you hear her shouting? Maybe you can't. Anyway, that was that. How was that? Was that good? Was that a good stream? Good lord. So that was Nuzlocke. Time 1. I'm so hot. I am so hot right now. You can hear her. Incredible. Should we? Okay, let's get a general opinion from you all because you are the OG Dan. Should we carry on with Nuzlocke another time? Was that good? Was that a worthy cause? Yeah, okay hand. Nice, okay. We'll do that then. We'll come back. I'm invested. See what everyone else thinks first. 6 people watching. Good heavens. I'm here for that, but also where Mare needs DP. Jesus Christ. Not that kind of stream. TOS. TOS. Okay, let's revisit it then at some point. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do Nuzlocke Sundays, Deadly Premonition Wednesdays, just for a little bit. The thrilling continuation of the Saga of Flaps, and we'll just see where it goes. It might not last. I don't know. We're very chill with these streams, aren't we? So I'll be back on Wednesday. Maybe play some Deadly Premonition, see how that goes. I'll have my new ring light. That'll be interesting. My plaster's falling off my finger, which I sliced open yesterday. Well, I cut the end of my finger off, so that was interesting. Will we ever see Monthly Molyneux? You will. You will absolutely see Monthly Molyneux. I'm very aware about Monthly Molyneux. I'm aware that I promised it last month. What I want to do is I want to do Monthly Molyneux at the end of the month and just have it as a thing. So it'll be next Sunday, actually. Let's put a tentative pencil mark in for next Sunday for Monthly Molyneux. So I would like to start in June, and I think the first stream is going to be very chill. But I've got some plans for Monthly Molyneux to make it a bit special, and I've got some of the stuff I did plan it for before. It's just that the start of this month became the most insane start of the month we've ever seen. Okay, so let's leave it there then. But either way, red light and colour light. The transformation to full E-boy continues. Do you want to see what this light can do before I leave? It doesn't just do this. It's got a tap on it at the moment to stop it from being too awesome. How do I? There it is. Ah. So this has more to it than you might think. can see me in my little shorts. So this little bad boy it's a party light through and through. I look forward to him getting literally iteratively lower tops to attract viewers. So you can, well, you'll see. We'll see how many views we get. You can do disto mode. I just turned it off. You can do a jump mode, which jumps between each one, a bit quicker. You've got this flash mode, which is just ridiculous. You can do it to dynamic sound. So if you can see when I'm talking, it's changing. That's quite fun. That just turned it off for some reason. Oh no, that's DJ sound. That just flashes with sound. It's a bit bad, really. You can just choose what colour you want, so you can swap between the colours. And then you've got this lovely night mode, which just fades between them, which is what I had on before. It's like the fade mode. So it's like the part DJ light, or it's also part night light. It's not a remote, by the way. It's ridiculous. It turn the brightness up and down. Is that on full brightness? I can't tell. I got this for Yoli's birthday to try and make the evening better, so we can have a bit of a club night in the house. And we actually didn't end up doing that until the other day, and I was so tired. You saw on Twitter, probably. I put on Twitter about our club night, and I just sat in the corner drinking beer all night and not doing anything while Yoli danced. I'm a terrible boyfriend, I really am. So yeah, that's my e-boy light. What's better? Should we just have just this constantly? Is this what people want? Is anyone watching who hasn't followed yet? Do you not want to follow me because of my light? Please follow me because of my light. Help me become a full-time Twitch e-boy. God, I hate it. Awful, innit? The worst part is that Shari goes absolutely nuts. She goes absolutely nuts. She just chases it around. It's bad because you're not meant to use apparently lasers on tats. There's part of the thrill of players them actually touching it eventually, and obviously they never touch a laser. So this is just gonna do a permanent damage if we use this. 2 hours in, man. 2 hours in, man. Your thoughts? Oh, 2 hour in, man. Do we have a 2 hour person? One day I should just do a stream for 3 hours and just watch as I get 5,000 followers. Fuck that right up. Bless her. She's barely seen us today. 7 people watching. Who are you, mysterious 2 hour person who's just joined? Stream marathon. I don't think I'd have to do a stream marathon over the winter, because if I did it over the summer, I'd literally die of dehydration. Seriously though, who are you, mysterious 7th viewer? Join us. So desperate. Follow us. Do it. You know you want to. It's just a button. I don't like it. I don't like doing it. Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's the stream. They probably left instantly. I mean, who didn't blame them? This sucks, man. What am I doing with this on? Let's put that back on. Should like the bath really, shouldn't it? Anyway, this Chethroid left their laptop on for the worth shift. Oh, Chethroid. Their name permanently put in the bottom left of this screen. Men in Pokemon shirts are waiting to take your call. Hey, handsome. If you like webcam configuration and huge haunting noses that go over the edge of your mic shield, I'll move this up a little bit here. If you're looking for some sexy 27-year-old man in a child's top that was big enough for him to fit into, Please like this stream. Tilroy. Is that you, Tilroy? Are you there? Don't you want my beautiful northern tones on your feed whenever you want? I can give that to you. All you need to do is like the stream, and I will put the Disto lights on for you every time you come in. We're a nice bunch here. People like when I hurt myself, which happens a lot. Stream where we just beg for followers. Maybe that's all I do. Maybe after the 2-hour mark. There's 8 people watching now. See, I was gonna leave, but now it's like, well, to stay on for an extra 5 minutes and just stare down anyone watching. No, they left straight away. Okay, I'm just done now. We will get Twitch affiliate eventually, maybe. I don't know. I don't deserve Twitch affiliate. Is there anything we want to touch up on before I leave? Anything? Should we do our usual? Should we see if anyone is... has anyone made any more Elon Musk merchandise on Redbubble? What's that tit folder then? Thought I'd put the hours into that, those simps. Man, I would love nothing more than to be simped. I should have spell this. What we got on Redbubble? Let's do this. Let's have our monthly chat-up of Elon Musk's kid name. Not much, actually. Just the same shite from before. Oh, an alien bath mat. That's nice. To do with that right now. It's Sachet 12. Oh wow, look at that. A nice bed. Oh, that is the old name. You're right. Isn't it 13 now? Oh, maybe not. Is there Molyneux stuff? That's a really good idea. Peter... Molyn? Is it Molyneux or Molyneux? Oh, come on, I need to get his name right. It's Molyneux. Yeah, it's Molyneux. I thought it was. Good lord, what's this picture? I think let's have a look. Huh, there's not many actually. I thought there'd be more. Part of 43. Why is that £44 for the logo for the movies on a t-shirt, and why do I want it? No, it's 12 in Roman numerals, so they weren't allowed digits. Okay. So it's A. Oh, XII. Good lord, people make things so twit. Not that much there, actually. I thought there'd be more there than... You normally get more there. Ugh, good lord, imagine buying that. Oh look, they've even given a little cyborg eye. Well done. Can you imagine if you... Imagine going on a date, and the person you're on a date with is that. They're wearing that. With the faded edges and all. It's all just algorithmically generated. Yeah, I guess so. I should just do a stream where I just make a load of terrible Redbubble t-shirts. Oh my god, and then you just check up every other week to see if they've sold. That'd be amazing. The black and white logo is really good, to the point where... What is that picture? Oh, what is that picture? What's going on there? Who's she? I recognise her. Anyway. Imagine going on a date with someone whose job is to make these shirts in the quickest time possible. I think that's less embarrassing than someone turning up wearing one of the shirts, though. Like, any hustle's a hustle, right? You gotta respect the hustle. We've all gotta earn that bread. Did you hear that apparently Elon's got 2 bitches now? I did not hear that. Who Grimes? Or not, if that's the way they roll, to be fair. I just don't understand how he could pull 1 woman, never mind 2. Anyway, as always, we've ended the stream on talking about Grimes and Elon Musk, as we always do. She's in on it. Yeah, fair. That's... Tara Delvine? No, really? Elon Musk denies having threesome with Tara Delvine and Amber Heard. The stream never ends. Do we just keep looking at gossip columns and never ever ever stop? Who just tried to tell me? I think I need to go. Honestly, I can't. I'm dying in the heat. I don't think you can see how sweaty I am, but I'm the big hair, and my voice is going as well, which doesn't help. A space friend told me sounds very different if anyone else said it. That's very true. That's very, very true. Right, I have to go. This has been wonderful as always. Thank you all for watching. It's been an absolute treat. Nuzlocke is good fun. We will come back to it, and I'll be back on Wednesday, 8:30. This is where I am. Wednesday is a little bit of a special stream in the sense that it'll be my 100th day in lockdown, so maybe we'll do something a little bit fun for that. Thank you all so much. I do really appreciate it. I don't say that enough, but I do. It's lovely that you're here. It's lovely to hang out. You do genuinely make my week. See you all soon. Bye bye, everyone.